What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video here on this Madden rebuild channel. And today we're going to be doing a team that I thought I've already done, but I have not done them in this series, and that is the Jacksonville Jaguars, who literally had the #1 overall pick in this draft. So let's get straight into this. This should be a lot of fun today. Before we get into today's video, though, guys, if you could leave it a like and of course subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's take a look at what we're working with today on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who had a very intriguing offseason, I will say. So obviously the big thing, as we all know, they paid Christian Kirk a lot of money. Now I would say, I don't know if Christian Kirk deserved that, but it doesn't matter if he comes out here and balls out, right? That means the signing was solid. So that's kind of what I'm hoping today when it comes to Christian Kirk. I'm going to move him to the #1 wide receiver personally. Also signs Zay Jones, this of Laviska Shenault, Marvin Jones still here as a veteran presence, Trevor Lawrence, obviously, as we all know. Rookie year was, here and there. It wasn't great, wasn't spectacular, but he did show flashes, and obviously rookies can struggle. So I'm expecting a better second year out of Trevor Lawrence. I think he could be really good in his second year. So hopefully I am right about that. And the Jaguars are a pretty good team next year. Like I said, they did spend a lot in free agency. They had a couple first-round picks as well. So offensively, offensive line is not that great here. Brandon Scherff, they got from the Washington Commanders, obviously. They drafted Luke Fortner. You have Barge. You have Cam Robinson, who they franchise tagged, and now I think they've came to a long-term agreement, which is nice. You have Taylor, and then Evan Ingram was the tight end they signed after trading for Dan Arnold in mid-season last year. They traded like CJ Henderson for Dan Arnold. I think there was some picks involved in that, and obviously Travis Etienne as well was hurt, so he didn't even get to play last year. And then defensively, you have Josh Allen, Devin Lloyd, Fuasada Luakon, who they signed from the Falcons. They drafted Trayvon Walker with the #1 overall pick. Then here's defensive line, Andrew Wingard. You got Shaquille Griffin, Campbell, Darius Williams, Rashawn Jenkins, and then Cisco. And then you have Chad Muma, who you drafted in like round 3 as well. So there's definitely some solid pieces here, and I think we definitely have some things going for us, but we still need to build a little bit more. But as you guys know, first season, I usually don't do too much. We kind of just let it go, and it's nice to see what Madden thinks about this. So kind of want to see what Madden thinks about this team, where we're going to be, who's going to do what, who's going to be good, who's not going to be good. So slot wide receiver, I actually want it to be Laviska Shenault. I want Kirk to be the #1, like I said. And Etienne as the third down running back is fine with me. And I think that's going to be it for me. So we're going to go ahead instantly to the end of this season. We're going to see how Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars do now that they've added quite a bit of additions and, of course, had some draft picks as well. Where does Madden think this team lies now? Let's see what happens. At the end of this season, we only went 6-11, which is quite unfortunate. And one thing I totally forgot to mention as well is the hire of Doug Peterson. Although it didn't show up in Madden, I think I really do love that hire. We saw what Doug Peterson was able to do with Carson Wentz. If you could do that same thing with Trevor Lawrence, I mean, the sky's going to be the limit for Lawrence. I think he's going to be really freaking good going forward. But Madden did not treat us very well the first season, but that's okay because we do have some pieces to build on. And I think, with a little bit more additions, this team will be back in the mix. So offense, well, that's not what I want to look at. I want to look at the individual stats. So Lawrence, 31-14, although obviously going to make the playoffs. 31-14 is not terrible. And technically, this is his rookie year here in Madden. Oh my goodness, what am I looking at? Why is it like that? But superstar development for Trevor Lawrence, that's good to see. Receiving or rushing wise, we had Robinson with 900 yards, 13 touchdowns, and then receiving, Marvin Jones had 1,000, Christian Kirk had 1,000, 800 from Laviska Shenault. Evan Ingram was 700 yards, and then 200 from James Robinson. So we'll have to figure that out. But defensively, or we'll have to see if we need better wide receivers or not. 7 Josh Allen, 6 from Trayvon Walker on his rookie year. Obviously gave him a superstar development because he was the #1 overall pick. And then 3 interceptions from Luakon, 3 from Rashawn Jenkins, 2 from Campbell, and 2 from Darius Williams, 1 from Trayvon Walker as well. What a stud. And then Devin Lloyd had 1, I saw. So we got some work to do this offseason, though. We did not make the playoffs, so how do we get better is the question. I think offensive line definitely has to be something we focus on for sure. The offensive line was not good, and it needs upgraded for sure. So that is something we'll probably try to work on as I upgrade Devin Lloyd here to be even better for this team. So my linebackers are really good, which is one thing I don't have to worry about today, which I'm super excited about because it feels like every time I do rebuild, I need to find linebackers. But this time I don't even have to. We have 4 really good linebackers, so I'm okay with the linebacker core now. Do need some more ends for sure, and maybe we'll see what we can do here. So let's go to negotiation stage, start things off. Evan Ingram is a free agent, and then everyone else, no interest in. So yeah, Evan Ingram at 27 years old, I'm just going to bring him back because I don't know if there'll be a better tight end out there. And if worst case scenario, if we get a better tight end, Evan Ingram will be a nice backup. So that is going to be it as far as players we need to bring back. And then for free agency day 1, we need to look if there's anything out here that's going to be good for us. So let me take a real quick look, just to refresh my memory. So wide receivers, like I said, they're solid. Nobody stands out as like a number 1, obviously. I mean, I feel like Christian Kirk could definitely develop into something like that. The offensive line actually isn't too bad. It's just, you know, obviously Fortner, Taylor, and Cam Robinson overall aren't the greatest. And then Barch is star development. He's 24 years old, so I definitely like him going forward. As far as Taylor, Juwan Taylor at 24, I mean, and then Cam Robinson's like 26, isn't he? Yeah, so I don't know. We could just let these guys develop, and maybe it'll work out. I mean, they definitely are young and still could develop. But linebackers, our safeties are kind of bad, not going to lie. We definitely could work on that. We got like Rudy Ford here at 27. So we might look into some safeties. Rashawn Jenkins at 28. Some safeties definitely, and maybe some ends as well. And the corners aren't terrible either. So let's go see if we can maybe get some of that in free agency. I don't think there's a ton of good players here, obviously, but maybe you find a couple players here that work out. So we could sign Jason Kelsey as a veteran center, but I don't think I really want to do that. Or even JC Treader if we didn't want to start Luke Fortner anymore, but he was our draft pick. So I don't mind, you know, rolling with him still. It's just a matter of we could upgrade now and just get even better protection as of right now. McCourty is like 36, no thing, or 35. I don't really see the reason for that. We got Ronnie Harris Jr., Romeo. Ooh, you know, this is actually a really good side right here. Romeo Okwara. Yeah, we definitely need ends, and he definitely fits the bill there. So I'm going to try to get Romeo Okwara here at 27 years old to bring him over to the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we have his number 1 offer. I'm going to offer him just a little bit more of that when we get him because we definitely could use his services, and he'll be a really good addition to this Jacksonville team. So that should be good. You have Derek Nottie. You have Charles Harris. So maybe we go end as well, or Trey Flowers. I guess we could technically sign Trey Flowers and move him to the end position as well. We really wanted to, but we'll see. And isn't he from the Lions as well? So that's 2 guys we're going to get from the Detroit Lions. Wouldn't mind that. Landon Collins, Jordan Lewis. I guess we could sign another cornerback. We have Bryce Callahan, Levi Wallace, Jordan Lewis. Sauce Gardner is always here for some reason. I might sign Jordan Lewis as well. So we're going to get another corner here because I like my corners, and just adding another one does not hurt us whatsoever. So yeah, and I think I am going to go ahead and I'm going to give Trey Flowers a contract, and I'm going to move him. Well, he's 29 years old. Do I really want him? Nah, I don't. I'm just going to go in the draft. I'm just going to get in the draft. So let's see if we get those 2 players, and then through the rest is going to be through the draft. So free safety, strong safety might be my first 2 picks in this draft because I really want to upgrade those 2 positions. Or, oh, Romeo rejected. That's so unfortunate. Definitely wanted him. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay. Well, that is that's not good. I really wanted him so badly. That addressed a position of need so badly, and he declined. Damn. All right. Well, is there anybody else out here that's worth it? You have D Ford at 31 years old, Tyquan Lewis, Chris Wormley, and then Akeem Hicks. I mean, that sucks, man. I really wanted Romeo Okwara, but that's okay. I guess we're just going to go in the draft and address it. You have Deontay Wyatt out here. Shouldn't be here anyway, but Lorenzo Carter, and then you still have Melvin Ingram. But yeah, I guess we're going to go in the draft and do the rest. So we only got 1 addition of free agency, which is fine because this free agency, like I said, is a little lackluster. So I'm going to head into the draft. I got to make sure our draft situation is correct as well. I'm going to go look at the Jaguars official future draft picks, and then we'll get in the draft and try to upgrade the roster as much as possible. All right, so here we are in the NFL draft having pick number 6. So I definitely want to walk away with some ends or some safeties in this draft for sure. So we could definitely address that at pick number 6 for sure. Might even explore the idea of trading down if there's no one like too good here. So you have Paris Johnson. Miles Murphy out of Clemson almost seems like the guy I got to take here though for sure. I feel like I can't really pass that up. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Miles Murphy out of Clemson and add him to this Jaguars roster. And he definitely addressed a position of need 100%. So welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars, Miles Murphy. More than happy to have you. So Miles Murphy is our first pick in this draft. Really feeling good about that. And at round 2, pick number 6. Looking for safeties here. Or we could take a wide receiver low key as well. But I mean, my wide receivers, like I said, they're not terrible. We're just kind of looking for something to develop. We don't need linebackers for once in my life, which is good. So do we have free safety or a strong safety on the board? We have Jamal Hill, Rashad Torrance, and then strong safety, you have Jordan Tolles, Nick Cross. Okay, so none of these are that great. So Jordan Tolles out of LSU. B, zone coverage. We do need a strong safety. F and S moves. B, catching. D, kick return. I guess I'll take him. He has normal development, strong safety, and that's a little unfortunate. Would have loved a hidden development there, but hopefully he can just develop into something good for us. And then round 3, pick number 6. I don't know if we'll get a free safety here that's really going to be worth our while. We have Chris Bogle, MJ Sherman, Desmond, Dorian Strong. Yeah, nothing that great, you know, pointing out to me. Nick Cross out of, I guess we could take Nick Cross as well. Strong safety, B, awareness, B, block shooting, B, catching, C, pursuit. So I guess we're taking 2 young safeties here, and both of them are only normal dev, which is really unfortunate, but definitely was a position in need. So I'm not too upset with the picks, but we got Miles Murphy and a couple safeties, which we definitely needed. At round 4, pick number 6. If we can get like another solid end here, I wouldn't be too upset. Or we have a defensive tackle who's a first round projection. Let's go take a look at him. Louisville. There's a reason why he's probably still here. He's got F and D's across the board. So maybe don't take him. EJ Williams out of Clemson. Jaquarius Conley, Vontae Bentley, Jamal Hill, DeMarco Williams. I mean, I might just let the CPU draft whoever they want here. I'm not totally sure what the pick is. So I'm just going to go ahead and head out of this draft. I mean, it sucks we didn't get exactly what we wanted, but we definitely got a good player for sure. So Miles Murphy, welcome to the team. And then we got a couple safeties who will hopefully just be good enough in season number 2. If not, free agency next year will be there. So at the end of this season, we won one more game than last year, but we're definitely still not where we want to be. We are still not in the playoffs. We are still not good enough. So it's been disappointing so far. I feel like we definitely... Okay, I think after this free agency, we should be in there, though, for sure. I'm not even too upset right now. I think once we have this free agency, we're going to be just fine. So let's get into the offseason, and let's just start to build on this. So I do want to look at the stats real quick as well to see how that's going for us, but... Take a look at the stats and awards just for real quick. Offense was 26th in the NFL, which isn't great. And then defensively, we were 17th in the NFL. Okay, so that's not too bad. 31 and 14 again, almost like duplicate stats from Trevor Lawrence. And once again, the sun is shining on me in Madden. James Robinson, 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns. Receiving Christian Kirk, 1,000 yards. Almost had 1,000 and 900. And Evan Ingram with 500. Defensively, sacks-wise, yeah, 10.5 from Miles Murphy, which is our rookie. He is superstar development, I imagine. And actually, he might be... Wait, is he like superstar X Factor or something? I got to take a look at this. Hold up. I'm going to give him Power Rusher twice. So he was a really good addition. And look at all those upgrades go. We love to see it. Yeah, he's superstar X Factor. So W pick. Josh Allen, 9. And then 5 from Trayvon Walker. Do you want to get a superstar X Factor as well? I would not complain, Trayvon Walker, but that's okay. Okay. So we got some work to do. Let's go ahead and get into this free agency period, re-signing stage, and let's just try to make this team really good this offseason. That's going to be the plan. So offense has been lackluster. Maybe we go for a wide receiver this offseason. I do like, you know, Christian Kirk, Marvin Jones, and stuff like that, but if we can get better, I don't think we could, you know, not try. So let's see. CJ Beathard. I think obviously I want Josh Allen back. I don't want to have to worry about linebackers for this video at all. It's so nice not to have to worry about them, and I'm going to have Josh Allen back. He is back. James Robinson, same thing. I definitely want him back. Marvin Jones, I was probably going to cut him this offseason, so I'm okay with him being a free agent because I probably was going to bring him back anyway. And I think that's going to be it for me. So we're going to go into free agency with about $60 million to spend, which is good. The Jaguars this offseason just spent, and I plan on spending as well. So let's get to spending, shall we? So let's take a look at the team and take a look at development traits and stuff like that and see where we need to be. So wide receiver, I think I want to get a wide receiver this offseason. I really do. Tackle we need now. So we definitely need a tackle. So a tackle and a wide receiver are number one priority for sure. Maybe we get another offensive lineman on top of that as well. But tackle and wide receiver on offense for sure. Defensively, we got Fusai Luakon. Yeah, our defense is really good. Tolles and Nick Cross did develop. So I don't know that we low-key kind of need another end. We'll just see what we could find. So yeah, Jordan Tolles and Nick Cross, I mean, they're both young, so I could just rely on them to keep doing their thing. But we'll see. So let's get into free agency. So let's see what we can grab. In free agency, $64 million in cap space. This should be a really nice free agency period. So we got Quentin Nelson, Terry McLaurin, which Terry McLaurin is kind of the wide receiver I kind of need right now. So don't be surprised to go for Terry McLaurin. Jamel Dean. You got Tony Pollard, Mecole Hardman. Jack Conklin is here. You got Jonah Williams, which Jonah Williams fits perfectly kind of what we need right now. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for Jonah Williams to start things off. So Jonah Williams, left tackle out of Alabama. Sign me up and bring him to Jacksonville because we do need a tackle and he fits the bill. So we should be able to get him, hopefully. So Jonah Williams, nice. Okay. Bobby, we don't need linebackers, like I said. So the only other thing we're kind of looking at, obviously, is like free safety, strong safety, which Juan Thornhill is, nice and all, but I don't think I'll go for these guys. I think I'll just roll with what we still have and just continue to let those guys develop. So, and then the other thing was offensive line and then cornerbacks. I guess there's like Jamel Dean out here if we wanted to get another corner. Just keep upgrading the cornerback position. We have an 86 overall, and since I do have the money to spend, we could have like 4 good corners on this roster. Sure, why not? Jamel Dean, definitely going to be somebody I wouldn't mind having. So Jamel Dean, welcome to the team. And then last but certainly not least is the wide receiver position. Terry McLaurin. Actually, we need an end as well, which we could get that in the draft, though, if we can't find it out here. So defensive tackle, we got Javon Hargrave, a lot of good D tackles. Yeah. So probably get a end in the draft, and we'll probably sign Terry McLaurin right now. So let's go ahead and get Terry McLaurin from Washington. We could use his services here in Jacksonville. Very much so. Him and Christian Kirk could be really nice together. So Terry McLaurin, Jonah Williams, and hopefully Jamel Dean all come to Jacksonville to upgrade our roster. Can we get all 3 is the question. Definitely want Jonah Williams 100%. And we get all 3. Exactly what this team needed. So we spent big and we went shopping and we got exactly what we wanted. So Jonah Williams, Jamel Dean, and Terry McLaurin are all now Jacksonville Jaguars, which is exactly where we wanted to be. So offensive line gets that much better now with Cam Robinson and Jonah Williams. So offensive line just got better. Evan Ingram, Christian Kirk, Laviska Shenault, James Robinson. I mean, that is a lot of weapons for Trevor Lawrence to work with. So I'm very, very happy with this. Defensively, we got Miles Murphy. We have a couple strong safeties, and we have 4 or 5 good corners. So we're going to be able to cover, which is good. Our safeties, may not be the greatest, but we're going to continue to rely on them and hope they just continue to develop. And then we're going to get an end in this draft, which we should still have a high draft pick. So we should still be in good shape there. So maybe we even draft a safety. We could have 2 good safeties. Only other thing I question is if we want a center or a tackle in free agency to upgrade those, or do we just want to roll with what we got there? So $14 million to spend only. So we can take a look at both positions and see if it's worth it. So no. And then no. Well, Isaiah Wynn actually not too bad, but I mean, I don't know. Do we want to replace Cam Robinson? He's on a long-term deal, so we might as well just keep him. So yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done at free agency. I think we're heading to the draft where we're going to try to get the next end to put next to Miles Murphy, which is going to be really good, or just whatever is available. I mean, like I said, we could draft another safety in this draft as well. Totally not ruling the idea of that out. So let's head to this draft. Let's see if Matt is going to crash or not. I got 50 that it's about to. Let's see if I'm wrong. Maybe you guys, nope. Oh, I lost my bet, I guess. All right, let's go into this draft, and we have pick number 7. So we picked at 6 last year, and now we're at number 7. We should be able to get a really good end here. So let's go see what we have. Dallas Turner goes to the Eagles. We have 4 men on the board: Donovan Jackson, Jason Marshall, I should say. And then, yeah, I think 100%. Corey Foreman out of USC looks like the pick here. Yeah, I mean, the man looks like a freaking stud. Welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Got ourselves another player on the defense just to make us that much stronger. Round 2, pick number 7. And let's see what we got going on here. So maybe we take safety. Maybe we just kind of take whatever's here. So let's see. We got Hall out of Alabama. I mean, we low-key could take a wide receiver. Could take Damon Payne as well. We could just beef up that defensive line even more. Beef up that front 7 just a little bit more. A lot of good options here. So it's basically between wide receiver or Damon Payne. We scouted Agil Hall quite a bit. Now, man, he looks like a stud too. But if I drafted him, I'm not sure how much playtime he's going to get since we do have Laviska Shenault, McLaurin, and Kirk. So I think I'm going to draft Damon Payne, and I'm just going to beef up that front 7 even further. So Damon Payne, welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that was going to be my last pick. I'm happy with those 2 picks. I'm going to head out of this draft, and we should be ready to go ahead and make this playoff run in this 3rd season, hopefully. At the end of the season, we finally were a good team as we went 13-4, won our division, have the home game. Unfortunately, no bye for us, but man, I will take a 13-4 record each and every day. Offense was 4th in the NFL. We made all these upgrades, and it finally worked out. Defensively, we're 12th in the NFL. So let's go look at the stats. 37-10 for Trevor Lawrence. He's been really good throughout the video. Rushing-wise, James Robinson, 24 touchdowns on the ground. You love to see it. Receiving wise, Christian Kirk actually outshined McLaurin and had 1,400 yards and 12 touchdowns, which, hey, man, that's why the Jaguars paid this man. He's up to a 90 overall. So far it's worked out. So we're not complaining at all. Lavisco Chenault, McLaurin, Evan Ingram still did the thing as well. Defensively, I'm hoping to see a bunch of sacks on the board. 14 from Josh Allen, 11.5 from Miles Murphy, 7.5 from Fatukowski. Foreman was 6, so he was our rookie, and he would start development. And then 4 from Trayvon Walker, 3 from Devin Lloyd. Interceptions, we had 4 from Jordan Lewis, 3 from Fuasai, 2 from Jamel Dean, 1 from Cisco. So that's huge. All right, let's get into this game, though, going up against the Baltimore Ravens. So we went 13-4. I know the Ravens are good, and finally, for once in their life, they kept Lamar Jackson. It seems like every time I do a rebuild, Lamar Jackson always goes elsewhere, but this time they actually kept him. So maybe it's because he actually showed up to camp, I guess, in real life. So maybe that's why they're like, oh, hey, he's here. Maybe let's sign him. All right. Jaguars versus Ravens. Trevor Lawrence's first playoff game, so hopefully the nerves aren't too crazy, and we come out here and just sling all over the Ravens. Let's see how it goes. We get a stop on defense. Fumble recovered by Lloyd, but we get no points out of it. That's unfortunate. But we're going to go up 3-0. Okay, we get another stop. Can we go up 10-0? No. Now we go up 10-0. Shout out to the defense so far, playing fantastic. We're up 17-0. Ravens do get a field goal, though, before the half, and we get the ball to start things off. 3-24. Things are looking pretty good so far. Ravens only got 2 field goals in this game. They do score here in the fourth quarter. Let's not allow them a fourth quarter comeback, right? We score again. Lamar Jackson has just got the nerves all over. The defense is all over him. And just like that, first playoff game is won. We are on to the next round. Take out the Baltimore Ravens, which is a good team. So that builds a lot of confidence, I think, for my squad. Let's go see what we get to play next week. Damn, we have the toughest path in the playoffs right now. Kansas City Chiefs now here in round 2. Thankfully, we're at home. Our defense hounded the Ravens last week. Can our defense do that same thing this week is the question. And we very much invested in this front 7, right? We have a lot of good players in the front 7. Guys can get after the quarterback. So, I mean, I'm pretty confident that we should be able to rile up Mahomes a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, defense plays well here. Chiefs are not a joke at all. So we start off with the football, and we score 7-0. Good start, and we get a stop, and we're up 14-0. That is exactly what we want to do against the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're up 17-7. Chiefs defense isn't doing too much, but we need a score here if we're going to keep up the momentum, and it is going to be a 21-17 game for the Chiefs, and this is how you lose if we go ahead and let them just keep taking the lead, but we come back and take the lead back. 21-24 here in the third quarter. Now, I definitely want to win this game, so I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to play a little bit because this is the third quarter. A score here would go such a long way for sure, so let's see if I can come out here. I had a hole and I did not hit it good enough. So that's what she said. But regardless, let's go ahead and see if we can get another good play out of this. That was not great. So I'm going to go right back to inside zone because I actually had some good blocks. And here I am. I'm off and running. Give me that contact. There we go. We are on and running. James Robinson with a great run. 78 rushes for 2 touchdowns right now. Maybe just keep feeding the man. He's been he's playing good right now. We might just whoa, they got the box loaded right now. But you know what? I don't even care. We're still going to run the football. And I'm still going to gain like 2 yards out of it. So I'll take it. 79 rushing yards for James Robinson. We gained a yard out of it. So we're going to need some more yards. So I'm going to actually throw an underneath route to a teen or Evan Ingram. So let's see if we have one or the other for a quite a bit of yards. There we go. Evan Ingram going to get the first down. Wants to contact 2. Gets out of it. Breaks 2 tackles, and he's down inside the 12, which is exactly where we want to be. So let's go right back to James Robinson now. And we could score here and just be right in our bag, bro. That's all we need. So give me some good blocks. There's the blocks. Give me ooh, I was about to truck whoever that was. All right. We are on total 411 yards allowed today. We have 411 yards on this Chiefs defense, which is so good, but we still need to punch it in here. So 4 yards is all we need to get into the end zone. And I have some good blocks. There it is. And just like that, we scored James Robinson. Exactly what we needed. Defense needs to get the stop now. I did my job on offense. Defense, can you get the stop? And no, it is 20-31. I'm coming right back because I do not want to see this Chiefs team get the ball back, actually. Low-key might put on chew clock and just run this football. I had a lot of success with it. As long as we don't fumble or anything like that. And look at the blocks, man. The offensive line is playing fantastic right now. 130 yards allowed today. So let me put on True Clock real quick and let me just run this football. I didn't mean to do that. Why is the same button for changing to True Clock and then Super Sim like the same thing? They definitely should fix that. But regardless, we're 2nd and 1 here. We're chewing the clock. We try to get this time under 2 minutes, and I will get the first down and more there. Exactly what I wanted. And I want to go to the 2-minute warning, and I want to take all the Chiefs timeouts away. I don't even want to see the Chiefs with the ball back at all. So True Clock is a beautiful thing. You love to see it. 1st and 10. Let's gain like 5 yards on this if we can, or more. And we're off. Oh boy, get a first down. There we go. 2-minute warning. That's what you love to see. Points allowed, 31. The Chiefs defense is just not playing good today at all. 2nd and inches, 2-minute warning, first down. So I think technically, well, actually, I think we need a couple first downs and this game is over. So I mean, with the way James Robinson's been running, though, I have all the confidence in the world we can do that. We need half a yard. We need half a yard here to get literally the first down. So that's the first down and more and more. Let's go. James Robinson's out here running like a damn bull. Couple more rushes and we should be in the clear. I didn't want to lose to this Chiefs team, and that's why I'm here. So halfback dive now with James Robinson. HB dive gets you everything. I'm not going to throw the football for the rest of the game unless if I absolutely have to. But I don't see why I would have to when Robinson is running out here like this. Minute 51. I think one more first down secures the game. I think it does. So let's get this first down and let's go to the AFC Championship. They're going to call their last timeout, and I think I can kneel it for the rest of the game. This should be a first down, and we should be in the clear. So just like that, first down and more, and they call their last timeout. And I think I can just kneel it out for the rest of the game. So exactly where we wanted to be. Now we could just kneel it, and we're going to the AFC Championship. We beat the Ravens, and we beat the Chiefs. So we either get the Bills or the Bengals next round. So definitely still a tough road, man. We got the toughest road for sure. But, man, would I love to see a Joe Burrow versus Trevor Lawrence playoff game. That'd be pretty cool. But Josh Allen would be nice as well. Either way, I'm happy with either. We're on the next round. It is now AFC Championship time, and it's going up against the Buffalo Bills. They're at home for this one as well, but I'm a little surprised because I feel like Madden never gives Buffalo any love, but here they are giving them some love. So 13-4 for the Buffalo Bills. So it's going to be some tough games. Let's get into it. Let's see if we beat the Buffalo Bills here at home. And we got an interception, I think, to start things off from Jamel Dean, which is a free agency acquisition. You love to see it, but the Bills are up 7-0. And we're going to tie it up 7-7. W. I'm looking to get the Super Bowl here after coming this far. 10-7, take the lead. Interception again from Devin Lloyd. 17-7, we take the lead. Third quarter time. Can we go up 24-7? No. How about now? No. How about now? Yes, 24-7. W, fourth quarter. Bills scored 24-14. We're still up 10, though. If we score again, I think that could be all she wrote. It's 24-21. Okay. I mean, all I need to do is run the football and get a first down, and we're good. So you guys already know we had a lot of success running the football in the Buffalo game. Why don't we just come out here and do that same thing again? Can we get it together again? That's going to be a lot of yards, and we're going to take that. So one first down punches us in to the Super Bowl. We come to Buffalo and beat them as long as we get this first down, though. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So inside zone again to James Robinson. The man has been absolutely amazing on the ground for us, so let's keep it going. And we're going to get some nice blocks, and that is almost game over. They get a stop. It should be like 3rd and inches. So I could low-key just QB sneak with Trevor Lawrence, but I will just continue to roll with James Robinson. I am confident that he can get a first down here on 3rd and inches. I wish I was under center right now, but that's okay that we're in pistol. And just like that, we get the first down, and that is going to be game. So we are on to the Super Bowl. Hopefully I don't have to play the Dallas Cowboys. And here we are in the Super Bowl, and what do you know? It is the Dallas Cowboys. How can I be shocked, man? Madden absolutely loves the Cowboys. It's just kind of crazy. But regardless, I mean, we have a really good team, so we should be able to come out here and beat these guys, hopefully. Hopefully, they are not overpowered and beat me 45-0 in the Super Bowl like they have before. And we are no score just yet. And the Cowboys go up 3-0. Okay, that's fine. Defense is good. No scores just yet, though. And we're going to go up 7-3. There we go. We got a score, finally. Cowboys get another field goal, so defense playing great so far, 6-14. And another score here would go a long way, but the Cowboys are going to tie it up in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to take the lead back by a field goal. Can we go up 24-14? No. 4th quarter time. Can we go up here? No, it's 17-17. Okay. I'm coming out here and I'm scoring this last drive. I am tired of the Cowboys. I'm taking them out. That is how it's going to go. So Give me some runs with James Robinson, and we got this ball, or we got this Super Bowl secured, I should say. Okay. Nice. I'll give you that. 52 rushes for 19 yards, or 19 rushes for 52 yards, I should say. Okay. Well, it looks like I need to throw the football a little bit, which I have not done too much with this team because my man James Robinson has been kind of carrying us here, but we'll go ahead and run it now. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, no, I don't want to do run pass option. I hate those. So let's see if I can get McLaurin wide open on a slant route eventually. I have Christian Kirk. Oh, that's okay. That was a little scary. I'm not going to lie. All right. Well, we kind of need a first down here very, very badly. 3rd and 9. I like Laviska Shenault's route. McLaurin maybe in the middle, or I could even maybe run this with Trevor Lawrence if it is allowed. And that is going to be an interception. Just kidding. Laviska Shenault outran his man. I definitely predetermined who I was throwing it to there. It almost cost me a lot. So don't need to do that anymore. Tight end angle. We got out of bounds, so the clock stops. Do I have Terry McLaurin or Kirk here? I'm going to look for one or the other. And I do have Christian Kirk, or I have Terry McLaurin as well. No way. Wow, what a play. What a freaking play. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. We get a stop. I'm not going to play it. Let me just let Trevor Lawrence do his thing. Actually, we're inside the 47. I should not be able to mess this up, right? We should be able to. We have good field position. I shouldn't be able to mess this up. I'm going to send Terry McLaurin on a go route, and I'm going to throw it up to him. He's there. He is there. He is there. Please be there. There we go. There we go. And he outmuscles them for the touchdown. Spike that thing, baby. Finally use our free agent acquisition in Terry McLaurin. Let's not let them tie it up, though. All right, we get the ball back, and we score, or we don't let them score. Let's go. Won a Super Bowl with the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. I almost just sold, but man, that was a good play by Young. I don't know who that is for sure, but that was a great play. You know, he kind of took the ball right out of Christian Kirk's hands, but regardless, did not matter. Defense played great today, and we won ourselves a Super Bowl with this Jacksonville team. Trevor Lawrence, man, I think he could be really freaking good in this league. With Doug Peterson, I think the sky's the limit, and this man should be good in his 2nd year. But we'll see what happens, man. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one today. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.